Anwar Ibrahim sworn in as the 10th Prime Minister. DPM position for GPS and BN. GPS joins the unity government, accepts AGONG'S order. Bringing you the eye on the news tonight, you're now with me, Shosha Metro, and this is TVS Nightline. Datuk Sri Anwar Ibrahim has been sworn in as the 10th Prime Minister. The Tambun MP took his oath of office, loyalty and secrecy before the Young Diputan Agong Al-Sultan Abdullah Riayatuddin Al-Mustafa Billah Shah at the Istana Negara on Thursday, putting the political uncertainties to rest. The swearing-in ceremony was held after His Majesty deliberated the views from the Conference of Rulers at Istana Negara earlier today. In order to make the best decision for the interests and well-being of the country and the people, 5 days after the official results of the 15th General Election G15 were announced. The process enabled His Majesty to make the decision to appoint Anwar as the 10th Prime Minister in accordance with Article 40(2)(a) and Article 43(2)(a) of the Federal Constitution. Anwar, 75, attired in a black baju Melayu and gold-embroidered samping, was accompanied by his wife, Datuk Sri Dr. Wan Aziza Wan Ismail, who is Bandar Tun Razak Member of Parliament. Newly appointed Prime Minister Datuk Sri Anwar Ibrahim said the position of Deputy Prime Minister will be given priority to Gabungan Party Sarawak GPS and Barisan Nasional BN. He revealed that this is because both parties are the second and third largest component in a unity government led by him. In regards to the role of GPS, Anwar specifically sent a note of appreciation to GPS Chairman Dr. Patigi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tunapeng. He further added that he got Abang Johari's backing in the unity government. Gabungan Party Sarawak accepts the decision made by the Young Diputan Agong Al-Sultan Abdullah Riayatuddin Al-Mustafa Billah Shah and agrees to join the unity government led by Datuk Sri Anwar Ibrahim. Its chairman, Dr. Patigi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tunapeng, said his coalition abides to the Agong's decree for stable government.
GPS aku dengan titah baginda mengikut kuasa yang ada pada baginda di bawah perlembagaan Malaysia. Kita taat kepada raja perlembagaan.
Meanwhile, he also leased it to Anwar to determine the number of GPS representatives in which will join the cabinet, considering that the matter is the prerogative of the Prime Minister.
Sudah tentu kerajaan yang baru mesti mengambil kira nasihat daripada Yang di-Pertuan Agong. We see lah. We see. You must remember, we are the biggest bloc, 23 MPs. You compare with the other parties, we are very big bloc.
He said this to the media after chairing the GPS Supreme Leadership meeting at the Parti Pusaka Bumiputera Bersatu PBB headquarters on Thursday. Gabungan Party Sarawak, GPS, accepts Democratic Action Party DAP's apology with an open heart, said its chairman Dr. Patigi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tunapeng. As such, it is important for DAP to realise their mistakes and be ready to turn a new leaf.
Yang pentinglah nya minta maaf.
Maaf aja minta.
Nya minta maaf dan juga nya kata orang acknowledge their mistake. Apa disebutnya ialah buka lembaran baru.
Earlier, DAP apologized for any statements made previously which upset the Sarawak state government. The apology was conveyed by DAP Secretary General Anthony Lok Siu Fuk in a meeting with the GPS chairman Dr. Patigi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tunapeng.
Setiap usaha agung DAP tersebut telah membuat permohonan maaf terbuka untuk apa-apa kenyataan yang telah menyinggung perasaan kerajaan serta rakyat Sarawak bagi pihak DAP. Ini diikuti permohonan maaf daripada pengerusi nasional DAP yang berhormat Lim Guang Eng menerusi laman Facebook beliau. Kita menerima permohonan maaf tersebut dengan hati yang terbuka dan jiwa yang besar.
A proposal to construct a flyover at the traffic light junction in front of Penrison Camp has been submitted to the Public Works Ministry, JKR. Deputy Minister for Infrastructure and Post-Development, Ideal Lariwu, said the proposal will be considered under the 12th Malaysia Plan, Rolling Plan 3, 2023.
He was replying to Batu Kitang Assemblyman Loh Kir Chiang's questions regarding the implementation of the Mile 8 flyover construction during Sarawak Legislative Assembly on Thursday. He added the presence of the project would ease traffic congestion at the Mile 8 traffic light junction, including improving the level of service in terms of traffic volume management.
The construction period is proposed to be at 36 months.
Sarawak has no plans to build a specialist hospital in Muka thus far. Such was the response by Deputy Minister for Public Health, Housing and Local Government, Michael Tiang Ming Tee, to Talian Assemblyman Royston Valentine on the Sarawak government's plan to upgrade health facilities and permanent specialist placement in Muka Hospital.
He said Muka Hospital is providing specialist services under the cluster hospital concept, in which specialists from Bintulu Hospital would conduct periodic visits to Muka Hospital.
Cluster hospital concept was initiated by the Federal Ministry of Health since 2014 to broaden and optimize service delivery of specialist care to the rural areas.
Michael Tiang, who is also Palawan Assemblyman, added there are 6 cluster hospitals involving 23 hospitals have been formed in Sarawak.
Muka Hospital currently provides visiting specialist services in obstetrics and gynecology, internal medicine, general surgery, psychiatry, otorhinolaryngology in layman terms, ear, nose and throat. Ophthalmology means eye, pediatric, emergency medicine and radiology.
The upgrading project of the existing Sungai Asap water treatment plant has been submitted under the 12th Malaysia Plan RMK12 to ensure issues related to water disturbance can be overcome. According to Deputy Minister of Utilities and Telecommunications, Dr. Abdul Rahman Junaidi, the plant during the drought season will experience difficulties to treat raw water sources due to a sudden change in its quality.
Keadaan ini menyebabkan keupayaan loji untuk merawat air terbatas dan penghasilan air di loji tersebut menurun sebanyak 20 sehingga 40%.
He added the project will increase water production capacity from 5 million litres to 10 million litres. Meanwhile, water intake point for Sungai Asap Murum 2 will be upgraded by 2023. This, he said, is to ensure the function of the water intake point, especially during the flood season.
Manakala ketika musim banjir pula, muka sauk ataupun raw water intake tidak dapat berfungsi sepenuhnya akibat oleh paras air yang tinggi dan juga aliran air sungai yang deras sehingga menyebabkan fungsi muka sauk terjejas.
He said this in response to a question raised by Murum Assemblyman Kennedy Chukpai Ugon on water disruption issues of Sungai Asap, BRS water supply, during drought and flood seasons. Abdul Rahman also disclosed that the water intake point and water treatment plant projects cost an estimation of 1.5 million ringgit and 16.7 million ringgit respectively.
Coming up right after the break, Bursa Malaysia rallies on political clarity and Getaran Jiwa on its semi-finals. Right here on TVS Nightline. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the Nightline. The people of Sarawak should work hard to preserve the state's existing racial harmony and unity. As such, Chief Political Secretary to the Premier, Fazruddin Abdul Rahman, has urged irresponsible parties to stop fanning racial and religious sentiments in light of the current political situation in the country.
Tetapi apa yang kita saksikan di negeri Sarawak, kita menyaksikan dalam media sosial dan di lapangan kita melihat ada beberapa pihak yang cuba hendak menyemarakkan sentimen-sentimen perkauman dan menggunakannya sebagai modal politik. Jadi saya merasakan ini amat berbahaya sekali.
He told reporters during a press conference at the State Legislative Assembly Dun Complex on Thursday, November 24th. Fazruddin, who is also a Tupong assemblyman, said it was evident that there were people who tried to play up racial and religious sentiments recently on social media.
I would not name kerana apabila saya menyebut, it will invite a reaction, and that reaction will invite another reaction dengan pihak-pihak yang lain.
As such, Fazruddin called upon everyone not to stop issuing such statements which can cause disharmony. When asked whether any legal action would be taken, Fazruddin said, "What's important right now is to focus on working together to ensure that racial and religious harmony and unity will continue to be preserved in the state."
About apa yang bakal tindakan yang bakal kita ambil untuk menangani dan lagi molah tindakan tu, it will be a never ending process. It should be all of us, termasuk pihak-pihak media, untuk memastikan we do not contribute to the escalation of the sentiment played by the orang-orang tidak bertanggungjawab ini.
Earlier today, Fasruddin, in his debate speech on the state budget, said it has been proven that the Gabungan Party Sarawak GPS government has continued to defend Sarawak's rights as well as the religious freedom and cultural diversity in the state. The dissemination of fake and provocative news online has dropped since the end of the campaign period for the 15th general election G15, said the Malaysian Communications and Multimedia Commission, MCMC. MCMC Interim Chairman Tan Sri Muhammad Salim Fateh said MCMC also cooperated with platform providers to remove provocative content.
Until now, 101 provocative posts have been reported and all of them have been taken down. Muhammad Salim said MCMC will take a stern action against individuals who repost all content that has been taken down or accounts that have been deleted. He said individuals found guilty could be fined a maximum of 50,000 ringgit or imprisoned for a year or both. MCMC called on the public to respect differences in views as well as accept the diversity and inclusiveness of the multiracial society in Malaysia.
The Sarawak government will ensure more sports facilities and programs are made available in Gedong, Asajaya and Kota Samarahan to encourage healthy living in the communities residing in the areas. Deputy Youth Sports and Entrepreneur Development Minister Datuk Gerald Rentap Jabu said that the ministry will ensure every district is equipped with all the necessary sports facilities.
Untuk maklumat ahli yang berhormat bagi setakat, kementerian saya mempunyai perancangan untuk memastikan setiap daerah dilengkapi dengan kemudahan sukan yang akan memanfaatkan belia dan masyarakat setempat bagi menggalakkan gaya hidup sehat. Pihak kementerian akan mempertimbangkan pembinaan prasarana sukan tertaluk kepada peruntukan dan keperluan semasa.
He said this when responding to Setakan Assemblyman Dato' Hamzah Ibrahim questions during the fourth day of the 19th State Legislative Assembly sitting on Thursday. With regards to obtaining land to build more sports facilities around Setakan, he said a proposal must be made to the ministry for further regulation because Setakan is at the edge of the city centre. Meanwhile, when replying to a supplementary question, Rentap said various youth programs have been organized to develop the youths, especially in sports. At the same time, he pointed out that the success of the state's athletes in the recent Malaysian Games showed that the state government's commitment to producing world-class athletes.
Kemenangan daripada pihak tinju, di mana dua budak tinju kita, dia Lionel McDillan Bong, kilat boy kita dan juga Jackson Samai telah mendapat emas. Dan ini merupakan satu daripada tempat penggunaan cemerlang kita, atlet kita, elit kita.
Bursa Malaysia rallied to a near 3-month high today, with the key index rising by 4.04% on bullish market sentiment following the clarity in the local political scene, coupled with positive external developments that fuel investors' risk appetite. At 5 p.m, the benchmark FTCSE Bursa Malaysia KLCI jumped 58.38 points to end the day at 1,501.88, compared with 1,443.50 at Wednesday's close.
The market bellwether, which opened 7.18 points higher at 1,450.68, its intraday low, thereafter moved in an upbeat momentum throughout the day and hit an intraday high of 1,502.11 in late trading. Market breadth was bullish, with advances hammering decliners 981 to 197, while 256 counters were unchanged, 899 untraded, and 84 others suspended. The brisk trading in the market saw turnover increasing sharply to 6.87 billion units, worth 4.19 billion ringgit versus 2.68 billion units, worth 1.63 billion ringgit on Wednesday. Earlier today, the Yang di-Pertuan Agong Al-Sultan Abdullah Riayatuddin Al-Mustafa Billah Shah consented to the appointment of Tambun MP, Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim, as Malaysia's 10th Prime Minister. The appointment was finalized after His Majesty deliberated the opinions of Malay rulers who convened at special meeting at Istana Negara today. Anwar, 75, the chairman of Pakatan Harapan Coalition, took his oath as Malaysia's 10th Prime Minister at Istana Negara at 5 p.m. after 5 days of political impasses since the country's 15th general election, which was held last Saturday, November 19th, 2022.
Kembali.
Thank you for staying with me. And now on to the next highlight. The Getaran Jiwa competition this week will see 5 participants competing to enter the final stage. The participants each expressed their excitement. However, it is also clouded and overwhelmed with the pressure faced on who has the advantage this week.
Okey, perasaan kami of course lah gembira. Tapi dalam pada masa gembira ya agak sedikit pressure lah sebab minggu tu minggu semifinal sebab semua peserta adalah semua power.
Saya rasa bersyukur, saya rasa happy dan saya tunggu-tunggu pentas semifinal ni sebab saya pasti ianya akan lebih besar dan lebih berkualiti lah. Sangat excited and kami expect pun kami akan masuk ke semifinal and dah bila dah ke semifinal tu kami rasa bersyukur gila and thank you yang mengundi dan menyokong kami lah.
Alhamdulillah, kami rasa kami masih boleh nak berjuang sebagai penyanyi untuk menjadikan diri kami itu ada dalam industri. InsyaAllah satu hari kelak. Kami harap kali itu kami boleh memberi impact yang lebih wow lah.
Meanwhile, in terms of preparation, most of them are well prepared, overcoming the obstacles.
Okey, persiapan kami sik lah. Terlalu nak pada 100% siap sik. Kami boleh jangkakan macam 65% macam ni lah. Sebab kami pun sebelum tu kami pun busy dengan kami pun show lah.
Jadi persediaan saya daripada Sabah adalah kalau sebelum ni di peringkat pusingan pertama tu macam ragu-ragu sebab ragu-ragu dengan arrangement sendiri. Kali ni saya dapat bantuan rakan-rakan pemuzik dan rakan-rakan arranger dari Sabah. Jadi itu adalah salah satu persediaan awal yang saya buat sebelum masuk pentas semi-final ni lah. Jadi macam in a way ada rasa lebih confident sikit dan lebih ready dan lebih faham tentang muzik yang kita akan persembahkan macam tu.
Persiapan kami untuk semi-final tu banyak and kami rasa insya-Allah kami akan dapat buat and kami harap semuanya berjalan dengan lancar lah.
Persiapan kami of course daripada suara kami mau jaga suara kami, takut batuk kelak, time live kelak, hari jadi kelak. So selainnya memang mental mau kuat lah, bab minggu tu rasa tough gila saingannya dengan kreativiti dannya yang kau-kau lah bagi kami.
The first semi-final week will witness a well-known composer, Fauzi Marzuki, as the guest. At the same time, 2 disqualified participants may be performing under GJ Returns. Catch Guitar and Jiwa every Friday at 8:45 p.m. on TVS channel 122 Astro and MyTV.
And now on to some updates from the world. Rescuers pulled out a 5-year-old Oscar from the rubble on the 3rd day of the search and rescue operation in the earthquake-struck town of Cianjur in Indonesia. Oscar was among the survivors of the deadly earthquake which killed 271 people. Most of it are children and injured more than 1,000.
In the video of the rescue, the young boy appeared conscious and calm as he was lifted to safety.
Dari awal kejadian, udah 3 hari 3 malam, baru ketemu tadi siang. Posisinya tuh lagi di kamar, langsung pipis sama ibunya.
The shallow 5.6 magnitude quake struck in Indonesia's most populous province, causing significant damage to the town of Cianjur and burying at least 1 village under a landslide. Officials also noted there had been 170 aftershocks, including a 3.9 magnitude quake on Wednesday. According to the Disaster Mitigation Agency, the authorities are working to bring in more heavy machinery in order to clear the landslides, and around 6,000 rescuers have been dispatched. Indonesia is one of the world's most earthquake-prone nations, regularly recording strong earthquakes offshore where fault lines run.
What will be in on those vying for the crown of Getaran Jiwa? Don't forget to catch the next episode of TVS's new reality program, Getaran Jiwa, every Friday. Beginning with the Debaran Jiwa capsule at 7:30 p.m, followed by Getaran Jiwa live concert at 8:45 p.m. The public is also invited to watch the concert at MBK Stadium in Bintawa. For more information, follow Getaran Jiwa official Facebook page and Instagram. See the world closer with TVS as we bring you the latest news updates both locally and internationally. Just head on to our official website at tvstv.my or follow us on our social media platforms. That's all the time we have for TVS Nightline. I'm Cheryl Shamato. Thank you for watching.